up. Dun, 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 da, 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 dun, dun, da, da, bottom and load up switch. Test. No, audio is coming through, and I have my cat. Alright, so welcome to part 16 of Tomb3athon, in which genuinely I forget what the hell I was doing. Oh. It's actually do kind of forget what I was trying. Hello, Melina. Okay, it's painfully obvious. We don't fall in there. I think I remember why I took a break from this. It's not that. Not. Actually, that kind of had a bit of merit. Yeah, I kind of think that you should be able to grab up onto that. Okay, on the assumption that's the way we came. Yeah, so logically it does look like you do need to get up onto that to climb around it. Alright, go on. So, like, surely I'm probably missing something then, right? Which I feel like if we can get up there, you could just easily get up to the rest of the spot. Yeah, kind of genuinely, I don't think they need the pit. Like, a serious question, what is the point of the pit aside from just overall being annoying? Because, like, the way you get up to there, then is it my... Hmm. To Google. Hmm. Like, I'm really not all that proud that I need to do this, but... Hmm. Yeah, okay, that's awful. It's just jump and grab onto the vines and see. I keep trying that. Why can I not grab onto them then? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Like, okay, I was trying to fucking grab onto them. Okay, I'm calling bullshit on that, because I clearly was trying to grab onto them. Thank you very much. Awkward camera angle and border. So like, okay, so again, trying to jump. Oh, okay, yeah, wow, it's just there's so disaster. You know what? Never gonna bring that up again. Just never gonna bring that up again. You know what? Okay, I'll give it to this one. Slightly better, bolder. System, but that is mostly because you can't fucking see the damn thing. And also the camera angle doesn't help. I'm sorry, but it just does not help that much when the camera angle shifts direction. These guys are just trying to do their job, and I was just like, you know what? No. You don't get to do your job. How did they even? Let's see. Do you really just? Oh. Okay, so not everything is climbable on, is that it? California. Okay, so from here, surely the way, yeah, the way to go wouldn't be over there. Kind of curious about the flower, but we're not really here for all of the secrets, so it's less curious, more like I'm not really here for the secrets. At least I don't really like doing secret ones. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I will generally always say that your first playthrough is initially always going to be more casual than anything. Like, my main instance of this is I generally do just want to know, why does every single creature in the world just hate lava? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's like coming up to there, it's like, wait, why is there a gigantic thing? Thistle stone. I mean, because that's exactly what you... You have to love how sometimes the jumps have to be so utterly precise, but just the falling can be screwed. Can I... Oh, we can. How many medkits do we have? Is it worth going over to get the medkit? We should be fine. You know what? Honestly, I think I'm fine not doing the entire part again. Just on a general principle, I think we're fine. California. Alright, I just realized. A serious drinking game. Drink any time that I'm unprepared because I only woke up like an hour and a half ago. And any time that I yawn. Ideally, please drink water. Like, if it's anything alcoholic, I shudder for your liver. Again, I only woke up like an hour and a half ago because I kind of fell asleep at like 5 o'clock, which I wasn't even that tired. But also in random Arc news. Come on, burn before the match gets too far. Burn. Damn it. Didn't really play too much Arc Raiders today. We did a couple rounds, mostly trying to get the trials done, which I don't really think we're really doing it too much, unless I can think of a way to get a bunch of points. Like if we decide to go after a queen. But we did a night raid to try and take down some bastions. Leapers and all that. No, we did a night raid in Stella Montes because tons of shredders. Borderline, not even a minute in, and my sister gets killed, and so I pretty much sprint on to like the next exit, find a couple guys dealing with a bastion, and I'm just like, you know what, I'll try and take on the bastion. I see the gate being called, and so I was just like, you know what, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a secret.
No.
I saw the gate being called, and I was just like, to hell with it. I was sprinting down to the gate. I get downed, and the people holding, or the people at the metro exit, thankfully, it did hold the gate, and because like I was completely knocked out. Dang it, I did not mean to go back this way. And yeah, I was just like, wait, please hold it, please hold it, don't leave. And then I just managed to get in, and yeah, wasn't that fun? Especially my sister being taken out like pretty much almost immediately because we're going in there really solely just for the shredders, and you know the fact that there's a lot of ground-based enemies there. It's a very ground-based focused map. And yeah, I'm just glad that I managed to get out. Didn't really have much loot on me, but I did have a hull cracker, which I kinda didn't want to lose. I mean, they're easy enough to make since we can make them or just buy, but still. And then we did a night raid in the damn battlegrounds, and you know, it was pretty good. I managed to hold like the last lift. Um, okay, I just got an ad for AI hybrid hero. It was like a snake and a camel. I think it was supposed to kind of appear to be badass, but it just really wasn't. But yeah, in the next night raid that we did on Battlegrounds, we did encounter, like, pretty much everyone was friendly. We pretty much held, like, the last lift near the end. Oh, actually, so, this is just a little fun bit that happened again on the damn Battlegrounds. We're there, literally just about to leave, and there was a rocketeer. Now, the guy, like, there was another guy there, and he went down to the rocketeer, and he was just like, oh, I'll call the next one. He didn't know that that was the last one for it. And I was just like, oh shit, he's down. My sister bum rushes out, and I tried to get out, but I didn't make it in time. So she revives him, and pretty much they just run to, like, the next available lift. I'm gonna be right back. I've got to let my cat out and go get some water. Alright, we are back. Cause we're back and ready to attack the world. Attack the stars. Alright, so you're not pushable. So we come in from this way. So where would the other Thistle Stone be? Just need to have another little bit of a drink. You gotta stay hydrated and all that. It's like, yeah, people, it's just like, oh yeah, stay hydrated. I'm assuming that the Thistle Stone is going to be... Okay, that's just added in post. What'd you have a way up there, then there's nothing up there. Alright, so there's gonna be something around here then, wouldn't it? Like, logically. Like, and how do you lose the thistle stone on top of the roof? Like, as a genuine question. How does that happen? Like, it's not like some, haha, silly. Okay, yeah, there has to be a way up there. Hmm. Do we go this way, or is this the way that we... one of the ways that we came? No. It's like a... feels like this is one of the locations that we just came from. But I'm assuming that since there's stuff over there... Dang it. We at least grabbed... okay. Kind of an obvious thing, but... still... okay, we don't need to go that way. I literally only just woke up. I should not be feeling tired. But I don't want to say it's Tomb Raider that's making me tired. Because, yeah, that'll be weird. I'll make a double save there, just in case. I hit jump. Seriously? I hit jump before... okay, well that time I clearly did jump, just not in the way that I wanted. There we go. Oh, so we'll get down there. Okay, is there any significance over here? Got a pool of water. That appears to just be a pool of... oh. Ah, okay, so it's a switch. A switch and a random pool of water. To which I am shocked that there was not... Oh, okay, there's ammo. Honestly, I'm shocked that there's not just a great white shark in there. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I genuinely have no idea what the fuck just happened. Where did that open up? Okay, so there. Oh, it was timed. You know what, buddy? Genuinely, I think the world was just done a favor. You clearly had something going on. Again, I like how her logic is... This is a padlock on. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to break the wooden board with the crowbar. As opposed to the purely logical thing of just shooting the lock. Like, I'm not saying that it's such a weak lock that it could be broken immediately. But I do, however, feel like the act of, you know, just shooting the lock that is essentially a staple in so many video games. Oh, shit. Oh, thank the stars. A staple in so many video games of just shooting the lock. I feel like it'll be easier, and that a lot of people would have you know, their minds wired to think the same thing. So originally for this stream, I did want to do the Middle Earth Shadow of War game. But then, honestly, I was just like, I need to grind heavily on Code Vein, because currently I'm really just underleveled forward because I keep getting shredded by this one part. But then I was just like, you know what? I really just need to finish Tomb Raider. And like, the funny thing is, I'm not even friends with the person that I'm doing this for. Like, let's have a look. When did I stop becoming friends? I say stop becoming friends, like I didn't just completely block like 80% of them. California. You know I'm talking, I'm not talking, you know in California. Uh, yeah, about 7 months ago. Which honestly was about when I stopped playing Overwatch at that time. Were we supposed to jump up there? Okay, I do kind of get the feeling that there is more to this than what I'm thinking. Except, no, we're kind of stuck here. So if we're stuck here, that safe haven, was that just a generic bit of corner mud? Okay, generic bit of corner mud. Alright, so we end up dead if we try to go that too far. That would be able to make the jump up to any of them. Hmm. So it doesn't really look like there's a way to get too far either. Because I could only ever really get up to here. Like, obviously there's a safe point up there if we could reach it, but the thing is that we... Unless... No, okay, so we can't get up there. Oh, okay, so... Hang on, let me get this logic straight. So that's just like an endless bog pit, isn't it? Generally, I don't think mud works like that. Granted, I don't live in England. We don't have massive areas of mud. So I could be wrong in my ignorance. Okay, so not over there. Like, if I'm wrong in the instance of does mud perform this way, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Now I wait, California. I'm stuck on my nutsack. Don't want right. Get your hair. Alright. Surely that we are not soft locked here. But surely I have no idea what to do. Okay, so it's not a jump over there. So, like, I keep... It looks like you can make the jump up onto there. Or at least somewhat. Like, you probably can't, but still. How do you know if it's going to go so long? And how do you know if it's going on for so long? I don't know, they're stuck in the pit of an endless despair and the endless care. You can see they're stuck below it. Okay, so maybe... Aha. And let me guess, immediate slide off. So then... not to question the point, but... to what was the point? Like, that seems like the logical way to go. Is that you have just enough to get over there. But then you don't have enough to get anywhere else. Unless... no. So it's not jumping over there. We can't really do anything to get up to there. Like, surely you would kind of think that that has a point. It's not even to get further ahead, because immediately you just sink. Yeah, there's gotta be something very obvious that I'm missing. Because, again, you try and get up there, you get bumped down. You try and jump from there. You really get nowhere. Try and jump up to there, get nowhere. Because sometimes she just automatically jumps back just despite the fact that oh, my hand. Oh, I guess I just hold A. You know, that makes sense. I feel like the answer is very obvious. Because again, it looks as if maybe over to there. But then no. really don't want to have to use the guide twice in the same video. Alright, let's... so... Wait, did we miss the first Thistle Stone? Or... Ah, okay, so... Um... Okay, so it says... This is... Yeah, okay, that did not work. Please don't tell me that we somehow soft lock ourselves here. Okay, actually, we might be okay. I say might be. Only if I can kind of figure out where the ledge is. Jump up and grab it, please. Oh, come on. That was like as close as I could. Because they're not making the jump to there. Alright, so you need to continue with another course space to emerge on a ledge above the mudfall. No, that's all. Alright, so turn right for the path ramping down. Yeah, okay, so I don't want to say that we're soft locked here. Ah, are you fucking kidding me, game? Dude, are you fucking kidding with that bullshit? How the fuck am I supposed to get back then? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's actually so fucking annoying. You know what? We didn't lose too much progress. But they're still so fucking annoying. Apparently Nessie does appear just over there. Like, we didn't lose a lot of progress, but still mildly annoying. Like, not annoying to the ascent of the kayak level. I really did hate that part. But, could you stop bumping your head? Annoying just in the sense of like having to redo 5 minutes annoying. Alright, so there's a medikit down there. I'm assuming that if we go down there, we can get back up. Because otherwise it would be kind of pointless to have a, oh, there's Nessie. Okay, I like how in the classic graphics it clearly is just like a 2D, but at least they fleshed Nessie out a bit. Didn't give her any other segments, but does she actually move? Or is it just kind of like a still image moving across? I'm gonna reload it because I do want to just kind of see if they, if she does move across. A little lazy, but you really can't see like that. I mean, a little lazy, but I still got the Easter egg of Nessie. And just disappears forever off into the... Okay, I'd be kind of curious and just laugh if the model is just like stuck behind there. Or like if they don't de-render the model and she's just stuck. Oh, okay, it does actually move out of frame. You know what? Yeah, that's valid. A question on if that small medkit is worth it. Personally, I don't really think it would be. Oh, okay, yeah, no, they just leave the model parked there. It's kind of funny. No, okay, we're not making that jump. Well, is anything worth it over there? Oh, no, this is the way that we need to go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay. Before we go, again, I kind of just want to see if they just leave the model there. That, you know, valid if they want to just leave the model. I just want fair. No hate, no hate. Oh. Ooh, medkit. You know, perfectly fine. They just leave the model over there. Truthfully, I don't really care too much about the secret. Like, because we're doing this pistols only anyway, so... I actually... You know, come to think of it, I don't actually know if there's an achievement for doing this pistols only. So I could just be nerfing myself with the fact that the last time that I streamed this was ages ago. Musk just smells so good. Yeah, seriously, the snake combined with a camel just really looks so goofy. Like, not even a fun goofy, just... Ugh. Alright, so we need to jump. No? Oh yeah, so I was down here. Buddy, if you're gonna end up dead, could you at least drop something useful? Okay, let's see. So this is another to put away on the right side. Pivot slightly to the right and take a standing jump to the top of the squat. Yeah, alright, so right side. That should easily just grab. But instead, it's just trying to make it annoyingly harder than it needs to be. Unless, actually, I didn't mention a crawl. Yeah, sometimes, genuinely, this game is, like, I wouldn't say it's unfun, but sometimes it just really has its moments where it's just like, I guess we need the dramatic flourish of a crow. like, truly epicness of a crow. Also, this is just a random thing. I should forget if I mentioned, but Sanctuary is on Tubi, which is honestly kind of random. But you know what? Sanctuary, that's a good show. When did it go off the air? Let me have a look. Because I know it kind of went off the air. Yeah, let's see. So the first episode was 2008. And the last one, yeah, about 2011. Mostly it was uh uh hmm. The Future Sanctuary. Hmm. Huh. So possibly a reboot slash mini series, which honestly does sound kind of fun. I'm like, if it does come to that, honestly, yeah, definitely would look forward to it. Okay, so from here. Why does everything have to be slidable? Like, that's not even that steep. Why do I get the feeling that there's just gonna be like a random T-Rex in there? I could just kind of get the feeling that just purely for the randomness, there's gonna be like a random T-Rex. Like, that won't make any logical sense or anything at all. But just there will be. Okay, so where am I supposed to go from there? Like, from here... Can make it to there, but then how do I get over there? I'm gonna say it, but that jump was at least 80% makeable. Yeah, okay, again, that jump is fully makeable. She just refuses to grab on. What the hell? Like, that's kind of the issue with sometimes. It's just you get to a certain point and the jump just essentially cancels. But are you kidding? Okay, so from here we can make it over to there. Be right back. You get up to let a cat in. Only to realize that she is meowing because she wants to play. Alright, so like I said, we can make a jump over here. Oh, but then I question where we need to go from here. Hmm. I'm just, like, I don't want to have to look up a guide for the third time. Unless... Yeah, I was just like, maybe we need to knock this over and have it form a bridge. But I guess that would be too much. Okay, so... Save point pretty much ends there. Um, like, unless you make the full, for fuck's sake, jump over. You really there, maybe? But the massive pillar in the way does really kind of screw you over with any kind of long jump. Keep hitting jump and then it just refuses to jump. Okay, no man. This lack of a refusal to jump is more. There's just not enough room to actually jump. Alright. We'll try it this way since. Yeah, I'm kinda out of options. What the fuck do I go? That point, maybe? Really kind of the only point that I can see that might feasibly, feasible, feasibly somewhat work. So then, fucking where? Again, are you saying that you can't just knock this over? Like, it seems like the most logical conclusion. I hate this, that I have to use another guide. Um... You know what? Yeah, that's more than fair as to how the fuck I couldn't see that. You know, I guess the obvious hint was the random coat of arms. Like, I guess that should have been obvious, but I'm... Okay, yes, we need to go this way. But I think at this point I'm so used to just the solution being completely batshit. Oh. So, not a T-Rex fight, just dogs. Defending their sacred med pack. I'm not gonna lie, I fully was just expecting a T-Rex. Like, just for all the complete randomness of everything, I would not put it past them for there to be a T-Rex. You know what, so... I'll... Yeah, I will fully admit that... Yeah, okay, that was on me. But again, like... Just of all the random bullshittery... Can you really not... Or can you really blame me for thinking that the obvious solution... Like, where is the thistle? Is it not meant to be over here? I half thought that was a lever. There's not going to be dogs attacking for every item that you pick up, right? Okay, good. So we came over here. Yet there's nothing really significant about that, is there? Again, I don't even know if there is an achievement for doing this. Pistols only. At this point, I've just kind of locked myself into it. It's like, you'd think, logically in this sense, it would be up there. I didn't miss it all the way back along there, did I? Because I feel like it would be pretty damn obvious as to what it is. Like in the general sense, it is usually. How it goes. Ah. And like, it's not further along this way, because that way just leads back to the area that we just were. It's not like there was some switch that magically made everything accessible. Small magic pack. It's like, logically, you'd think it has to be here. Like, surely it has to be here somewhere. And I'm not just completely and utterly this lost. Ah, okay. So, no, we have to go back to the core space. What is the point of this? Like, you'd think if you're gonna have an open bit here, that it would initially have, like, some kind of point. You know what? I, I have no excuses, no more guide. here. You know, whoever designed this castle, and I don't even mean designed in the sense of for the game. Oh, I do mean in whoever designed it in the sense of why the fuck would you have your locks be just random thistles? Like random statues of thistles. People like thistles. Like, in a serious question, do they? Okay, so now... how did I miss that? Yeah, okay, so we can't actually get back over there. We did all this, and now I kind of have to remember how to get back. Okay, so I don't think it's... You know what? It's kind of the same with Arc Raiders. Being nice is free. Saving is also completely free. Like 100%. A save wouldn't really cost anything. Do we need that large medikit? You know what? Screw it. Just for completion's sake. Damn it. I meant to hit save. I fucking hate my life sometimes. I'm here to probably say that I might not be the best at video games, but I do try. For the most part. Genuinely. At least somewhat. Like, I definitely will admit that, yeah, sometimes at games I'm really not the best. But, yeah, unless the game gets so beyond aggravating and annoying, then I'll at least finish it. Like, okay, let's take Metro Exodus, for example. Now, Exodus, I'm not saying that it's a bad game at all. I genuinely do enjoy the game. I will, however, definitely say it had genuinely annoying parts. Like the heavy armored cannibal in the bunker level. That, I will fully admit, not a lot of fun. Mostly due to the fact of several things, none of which, well, some of which include that, yeah, you get, random ads, like random additional enemies during the fight. Now, that's not necessarily always a bad thing, because I feel like my stance on additional enemies is always kind of sometimes they are good. Sometimes they are completely annoyingly frustrating and not that fun. So if you want a decent boss without ads, the EN06 Guardian from Fallout 76. I know, shocker they did something correct. But in that game, basically, yeah, you have to take cover. You have to slowly weaken it, bring it down. And etc. But still, for the most part, fairly solid one on X boss that can basically be cheesed with the right loadout. Okay, does this way actually lead? Oh, okay, so it's just there on. I'm not questioning if that's deep enough that we don't slide off. The ultrasite Titan, like the ultrasite snake. Again, singular boss that has a mechanic that, yeah, you want to deal with it quickly. But then again, the difficulty of the bosses really would come in from okay, so okay, yeah, we can take that way back now. The difficulty of the bosses really does come down to who you have in your team, and not so much actual Fallout 76 teams, like teams of 4, but kinda just whoever the fuck decided to show up. Because I've had some instances where high level players absolutely fail. In fact, there was this one time that we were doing and there weren't really that many high level players there, and I was just like, you know what? This really is not going to work. Like, if no high level decent players show up, I'm not really gonna waste my ammo. We somehow got it done. And there are a couple of people under level 100. So yeah, it is determinant. Sometimes you can get really just horrible teammates. Sometimes you can get good. Like instances of people breaking all the crystals for the Ultrasite Terror. Ultrasite Titan. Ultrasite Terror is a snake. And they essentially just break the crystals, and it's just like... God, everyone is here. Please stop. Because they'll break the crystals too early. And in doing that, triggers the boss super early. So then you have less chance of people actually coming over. I mean, you'll get people coming over, but... What the fuck? You have people coming over, but... Oh yes, and the off chance that you need enough... Did we lose that fucking... How the fuck, Lara, do you lose a motherfucking crowbar? Oh. Fucking... Fuck you, game. How the fuck do you, like... Crowbar? How do you misplace a crowbar? Like, as a genuine question. I don't think that if I had a crowbar, I'd lose it that quickly. But then again, that is me. Also, I'm sorry. This is very much a small thing, but they can't even get the end of the level correct. Like, we start sliding down. That's the end of the fucking level. We begin this level at the fucking top. Thank you, fucking cam angle change. Yet again, another angle change that, quite honestly, has almost cost us our actually, no, it did. So, Laura, how do you lose a crowbar? Did you just yeet the crowbar from your infinite purse of holding? So... Harpoon. Spear gun. Okay, it doesn't really look like there's too much actually worth. Did my game crash? No. Okay, I legit thought that my game crashed there. Get it? You want to show off the camera. I feel like I do complain a lot about the random cam angle changes. And then it has valid reason. Like, not... it's not the worst. Oh, okay, there's a mutant statue dog down there. I mean, do we actually lose health from that, or... like, it's not so much... okay, it kind of is, but... it's like, yeah, here. Cam angle switch to kind of mess up your jump. It's probably not fully intended by the devs that... dang it. But definitely is one of the more annoying parts. Like, again, it's probably not something super majorly intended. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe it is, and the developers are just sadistic fucks. Okay, I was about to question, because one of the pistols kind of looks gold there. It's just like, when did we get a golden pistol? I actually have no excuse for that. It's like I saw it coming and I was just like, did I seriously just... oh, okay, finger stars. It's just like, I'm at full health. Did I seriously just use a medikit? And then I went back to double check just to see if you can use a medikit at full health. Next one is you. The third one is that one. next one of those two, and let me guess, if I try and avoid those two by going... I am learning your tricks, boulders. And the latest and bolder self-defense, it's the boulders. What are these for? Grenade launch ammo? Underground pool. Make all the boulders roll in the dungeon. Under 2% of people have got that achievement. Which, I guess, kinda bet, Spike Wall. Who designs, like, I don't mean this in a game designer sense of you, but I generally am just curious. Oh, okay, we need to go there. But I am curious as to, like, the in-game lore reasons. Like, are there just people there that are like, you know what would be fun? As if we just had a whole ton of death traps. You've heard of the hit game Death Trap Dungeon, and now comes its successor. Can you not? I could have sworn that you could have gone from... Oh, okay, you could, you just kind of refused to. That one time. I was about to say, if they start moving back, like, if it's just like, you know what, they're just gonna be on endless loop moving back and forth. Okay, so that way leads to there. What way does this lead to? It's the Dungeon of Horror and a small medkit. Is there anything actually worth going over that way, or is it just some random secret? I get up here. That leads to a very fancy modern area. Okay, so we've got a pit of acid. I'm assuming all those are going to break if we try running over them. Because that's kind of how. Okay, so they don't break. It's just random falling debris. Also, so again, this kind of goes like, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. You know what? Fuck you, that sounds like a challenge. So back to Metro Exodus. Again, I don't see it as a bad game. It certainly is. Like, I did find it fun. Okay, so I need to jump up there, and I'm assuming jump. Like, I did find it fun in the sense of, yeah, I want the, our game crashed, didn't it? Be right back. So anyway, I did find Metro Exodus fun that I wanted to keep playing. However, it certainly did have its instances where it was definitely frustrating, to say the least. You know what? I will leave that up to someone that is not me. You have to love. Really? Again. Like, the most dramatic thing that this game can think of is... Here, Lara. A couple of crows. Like, truly, that is the hardest thing you're ever gonna have to deal with in your life. There's a couple of crows. You know, nothing too severe. Like, the dogs are a bigger threat. Okay, The debris doesn't even fall straight down, does it? Like, okay. To have a look. See, this one kind of does. Which, you go down, you look up, and... I mean, yeah, it would fall into those two. Like, the main threat that the crows do kind of face is really... You might get pushed off. Like, that's essentially kind of it. It's like dramatic sting. You could be pushed off the edge. This is like, bam, you screwed. You see, look at what the debris is, and none of it would fall under there. Yeah, it does. Wait, hang on. I will redact my previous statement if... Okay, no. See, because there's no debris specifically. You see, it falls and then it just... I mean, yeah, it could bounce, but I don't really think it's that... I don't really think structures bounce, I just kind of shatter. This is random Overwatch news. The Hello Kitty crossover? It really... was like, come on, man. That's a big new thing. Hello Kitty. Now, I'm aware Hello Kitty has been around for a very good long time. But, like... it just really does kind of feel like... Did that just load the thing that was the abandoned or hope area? Oh, okay, so that's how you get the medkit. Fair, but I'm not really gonna bother. Like, not to be like that one old guy in the subreddit, oh, it's just like, the Blizzard I know would never partner with Hello Kitty. Like, I'm not gonna be that much of a old fucking dick. But I will kind of say, like... let's just such a random fucking crossover. Sometimes it really does just kind of feel like Blizzard are doing all they can to kind of keep Overwatch somewhat relevant. Okay, it's not through there. Okay, look, again, I feel like this is one of my biggest pet peeves. Not the fact that she was climbing the wrong direction. If you can shimmy to the fucking side of it. To fucking climb off properly, you should be able to climb. You should be able to climb onto it. Like, if there's an option to shimmy to the side to get off, there should be the same exact option to get on. But, you know, maybe that is just my opinion. And who knows? My opinion could be dead wrong. Maybe I am the only person that takes issue with that in the entire gaming industry. I really... Okay, we've got like 40 minutes left of the stream. Okay, that is a really annoying ad on my phone. In which it's a completely different phone. But it has Discord notifications up top in the ad. And it's just like... I have my Discord notifications off. I have for a while. And like, I was just like, what the fuck? Do I have my notifications back on somehow? It's such a massive fucking wick on this candle too. I'm assuming it's to accommodate the fact that I'm chucking a couple of the wax melts around it. Cause like, you do get these kind of like wax melts that go with the candle. And you can kind of either just have them out or have them in. You really do kind of get a lot of wax melts, huh? Yeah, I'll drop the rest in later. Again, Musk is like you try and explain. Oh, I'm into Musk to anyone that is not Australian, and you will probably more than likely get looked at like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bruh? Like, you like, you like Musk? You like... But to anyone that doesn't know, Musk is actually like an Australian candy. It's like this pink candy that it does have a very strong smell to it. Which, if you get it, it's just like, boom, Musk. To which, I guess kind of makes sense given the general term of what Musk is. But still, it very much is like a nice flavor. Well, flavor as well as smell. Okay, so everything else is fall offable, but this point here is not. Okay, we can't. Okay, what was the point? Where do I go from here then? Or do we not go down? We did just trigger that. So far, I can't really smell the candle that much. Like, I could smell it more when it was unlit, which I do kind of feel like... It kind of is just... Dang it. The case a lot of the time with scented candles. Alright, so we need to climb up. Okay, good to know. How do we get up? I can just be a simple jump. Okay, so clearly not from here. It's a bit of a pointless thing. Be nice if that statue just came to life so I didn't have to deal with it. Freaking being all statue getting in the way. Yeah, okay. To reiterate the point, what the fuck does that do? Like, it's showing me that, like, is it supposed to do anything? Is it a false spike pit that I need to reach? Is that the ancient secrets below it? No. It's just a spike pit and there's nothing along there. I got the first room. You get, like, there's nothing along there. To signify that it has any semblance of importance, there's nothing important up ahead. Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing. Like, there's nothing down there aside from the medkit. So, like, then what's the point? I am hitting that dog statue. And we can't just jump up there because it's too tall. It doesn't look like there's any lever down here. So I'm curious. The fuck am I meant to go? Again, a very fucking simple thing. Just let me fucking grab onto it from here. You can clearly get off from there. It should not be impossible to get back on to it from in the same position as which you get off. Like, I feel like that shouldn't even really be a thing. That just make it so that it extends out to here. It's not that hard. Or at least you'd think it wouldn't be. Maybe I... Okay. You know, that's on me because I thought it was too high to grab. Achievement! Abandon hope. Enter Woods hideout through the spiked ceilings. Okay, I didn't. but I would definitely take it. Actually, how many people have gotten that achievement? 0.91%. To which... honestly, fair. Like, I really feel like this is just the case. A lot of the times with games, and that they just do not, like, people don't bother at all with the DLCs. Or, like, the additional things. Like, they would just avoid any of the DLCs, etc., like a plague. And, like, they're just so few people that actually care about the game to play. Actually, I need to be right back. Actually, you know what? I'll call it here. I know I said there was like 40 minutes left, but I feel like here's a good option, and I don't want another instance of yesterday's stream. Be right back. Actually, I'm calling it. So I'll catch everyone later. Bye bye for now, and I hope you all enjoyed.